Hello, everyone. Welcome once again to our fourth episode of Truth Be Told. How you guys doing? My name is Steph.
This your girl, Mills.
What's up, girl?
Girl, I am good. Just a little tired. I'm fresh faced today. Fresh. I feel okay. A little lipstick. I had to do something nice, I do, girl. I've been working. I've been booked and woo.
Say it. You've been booked and busy. But that's good. That's good.
And how are you doing, cutie?
Girl, I'm good. I'm here.
I can see
Excited
that.
for our new topic.
Yes, I love your skirt. I love the
It's
color.
pants, actually.
Ooh, I like it even more because of that. You know that.
Feeling cutesy today.
As you always do. See.
So what's up?
Girl, I'm good. I'm a little, I would say nervous about the topic we gotta do today, I feel. Because I feel like it's going to bring us into a very deep conversation.
This topic was requested by a very special person.
Yes. We love you, boo.
So we got you, girl. We're going to dig into it for you. Hope you get something out of it, what you was looking for. We got you.
We got you, boo. And just remember, before we even start this, so every woman out there, you are incredible, you are amazing, and you will be able to live your purpose and your life beautifully. In other words, watch K-pop Demon Hunters. That will fix everything.
You always have something to look at.
Listen, it's because it helps. It helps. You understand and embrace yourself, all right? You embrace stuff about yourself.
Love you no matter what.
No matter what.
Come first.
Because there's only one you.
So
you need to love up all on that.
So what's our topic?
Hey, you. Our topic is the healing process that happens after betrayal. That whole healing process, we're going to get into it only because, people think it's one thing and it's actually the complete opposite.
Yep.
People think it's a whole pretty. People think it's going to Italy.
Process.
They think it's going to Italy and going on a plane and being like, I'm flying. And then, or posting the pictures of on vacation, thinking it's
when you put down those curtains and you turn off that light in that big, expensive bedroom. Yeah.
Oh, you're sitting on a balcony and you're just crying. Girl, stop it. Stop it.
Yep.
Yes, the healing process is ugly. So we're going to get into it. Let's get into it. So,
what is your healing process?
My healing process.
Everybody have a healing process.
I feel like, boy, that's a very good question.
But you guys mainly never shut up, and I got right now.
So good question.
Hella good.
What is my healing process, man? What do I do to get over stuff?
What do you do?
Whoa! I don't really know. Whoa! I feel like I do so much that I don't really know, and it's always different for me. It's not the same.
You're right. I don't think it would be the same all the time. It can't be the same all the time because different situations bring out different emotions. So different emotions bring out different process.
Yes, I think yes. So, that's exactly. This is why I love you. That's it right now. That's it right now.
So what's your top 3?
Okay. For heartbreak, complete seclusion. If again for heartbreak for Hans, let's keep it above
the Hans.
We from St. Martin, baby. A Han is a Han if you take it on, but we just take it on over here. So, so the truth is, after a real hard go, I need complete seclusion only because the opposite of it is bad for me.
Yeah.
For me, because I could go the route of course, they always say the best way to get over a man is to get under one. I could go. It's a saying. It's a truth. The best way to get over somebody is to put yourself with somebody else because you're not thinking. But for me, that hurts me more than that helps me because
you yourself.
Exactly, because now I wasted my time with you, or even or God forbid, oh God, I love you now, and you don't give a damn about me.
Yeah,
because it's not.
And majority of the time, that's the case.
Because it's a rebound type of situation, So I need complete seclusion. I do. I need complete seclusion for that. What is your process? What is your healing process?
You give me one.
One. Okay.
You too slick.
Okay. For friendships, I need to tell you how I feel.
Mm.
I don't need the seclusion. I need to go to the person, tell you everything. 9 out of 10, we might not be friends again. If God sprinkled a little something in my heart, we could maybe.
Mm.
But it could never be what it was.
It was.
You know, but it don't have to be and I need time. One thing I don't do is fake forgiveness. I hate when people do that, because when you fake forgiveness, you're gonna move how you're going to move regardless, because you really still feel a type of way about it. I always tell people, if you're not ready to forgive, there's no one holding a gun to your head telling you, hey, you need to forgive this person right there and there. No, take your time. If it take a year or 2 years or whatever, take your time.
Yeah.
If you're meant to be in that person's life, you will end up in that person's life again. But you take your time and do what you need to do in order to truly forgive. Because I think there's more destruction when you fake forgive, because now you're going to go back into the situation and it's going to cause issues.
First of all, I don't know what is that fake forgive thing. I can't do that.
There's a lot of people who fake it's okay.
If I ain't with it, I ain't with it. Friends, relationship, whatever it is. If
you can't do it.
Really, you know me.
I know, but there's a lot of people that do.
I can't do it. My face alone, when you come around me, it going just tell you need to run. So
you can't fake it.
I can't fake it.
But that's what I mean. There's people who just say, okay, I forgive you, but then they have the face still. Or then they have the...
See, the whole forgiving thing is one thing I need to work on. I'm still working on, so I ain't even there yet.
I feel like you get to a good advancement though. Like where you started from is not the same. I feel like you've reached to maybe a 55% forgive level, you know. I am very proud of you for that. You know, but it's again, that's what it is for me. Like I need to talk to you as a friend, and if you betray me and I don't really know you, or it's something that you did, I don't even care.
Yeah. No, because if I'm not that close to you, if I don't consider you on that level, okay, you do some shady things and it is what it is. But I'm not gonna take it as a betrayal because we was never that
close.
You understand? It was never that serious. So okay, cool. Now I see you give me a heads up or what kind of person you already is, so I know then we're going to never get on that level. You understand? So that I wouldn't consider a betrayal. But for me, my healing process is I need to talk.
So for romantic heartbreak,
once all of them need to talk, I need to say how I feel. Because if I don't let it out, I hurt myself. So when I hold things in, it do me more damage than the actual situation that is causing me damage.
Okay, but
so I need to talk.
So,
I just need to talk.
But does that work for you?
Of course.
Yeah.
It works.
Is there a situation that it doesn't?
I might need to take that time. Not yet.
No.
I might need that time to do the seclusion after I let it out. And then I shut down. And then I take some time. And then maybe analyze the situation, what was said or whatever. Then I could do that. But this thing, once it burning inside my chest, I can't sleep with that bun. I'm sorry. I need to talk. I need to let it out. Let myself be heard. If you didn't realize what you do, I need to make you realize what it is that you did. Because now, if I don't talk, then I'm going to go sleep with a bun chest. And then if you ain't even realize what you did, you won't go sleep good. Ain't happening.
But here's the thing for me. I think the reason why I don't talk, then again, I have it different, but for romantic relationships, the reason I don't talk is because...
Why you differentiate romantic betrayal and a friendship betrayal?
Okay. For me, romantic betrayal, the reason why I don't talk to you is because I sleep next to you.
Okay, so on that level.
Yeah,
okay.
Like I am next to you, right? And if I have given you my all like that, your betrayal won't allow me to talk to you. Betrayal on that level makes me so quiet. Okay. Like, so, even though I have a million things to say to you, I am so profoundly hurt that I cannot speak. I just need seclusion. I cannot speak to you because all I'm going to do is, that's all that going to happen. Like, I'm going,
You just cry for all them heartbreak?
what?
For all of them?
Girl, listen, here's my
Okay,
take.
what
I
tells us
seldom
though
had,
is
I seldom had real heartbreaks. Let's be honest. To the exes out there, don't feel bad about yourself. No, no, it is okay.
but what it tells us though, is it anger? Because I just cry out of anger.
It's
Or is it
everything.
really like the heartbreak that would push you to cry all the time, mainly?
No, here's the thing. Real heartbreak for me turns me into a sniveling, groveling, pathetic mess. Pathetic mess. I'm not even kidding. That's why I don't leave people play with my heart. Like, that's why I was so very with my heart. Because as strong as I am, if I love you, you can destroy me. And I have admitted that. And the reason why I admitted that to myself is so that I can function and grow as a person. I needed to understand that, because what I used to do is, because I know that, I would push people away.
Yeah.
I would be mean because I know. But once I started to accept it and realize that, hey, it's not the end of the world to be like that. You just have to know who you give your heart to. It allowed me to move on and focus. And like I say again, when it comes to romantic betrayal from a partner, it is the one thing that breaks me down to my core, because when I love you, the way I go for you, the way I do for you, the way I on you, like white and rice, baby, the way nobody can get me to, baby, I don't understand how you could do that to me. That's why I will turn in, and I have the issue where my insecurities would just come out. I won't even think like, hey, it's you. I'm gonna be like, what I do, and what about me? And then I'm gonna be stupid and looking at the girl. Girl, a lot of people think once you look a certain way, you don't have those things sometimes. Baby, I am a human being, and I tell people all the time, I am not so secured in myself that if I am cheated on, I'm not going to be like, oh, and I'm going to start looking at the girl. I will do some stupidness and start comparing.
That's normal.
It's gonna, I need seclusion for all of that. That's why I need seclusion.
But it's normal. It's a normal thing we do, but it's not like the smartest thing to do neither though.
Tell me about it.
Because when you take time to when you start to compare yourself with the other person now, then there's a lack of something in you.
Yeah.
And as you giving that man or that woman more power over you to hurt you even more.
Yeah.
Because it should never reach to the point where your person have you doubting yourself to the point where now you comparing yourself with somebody else.
I agree with you 100,000%, which is why before I let myself fall into that hole, I go into my own little hole by myself. I don't even want to know what madam look like, because that's where the conversations, you end up getting more answers. I don't want no answer.
But in reality, realistically,
you
need answers. Getting those answers is part of the healing process.
But I feel like, okay, I'm gonna tell you what
So you can't just be blind and blunt to the situation as to why it happened. Well, me personally, I need to know why it happened.
No, but there's a difference
right away, but eventually when that conversation happened, there's a why.
But I feel the why it happened conversations for me need to happen after.
Yeah, that's what I said. Eventually to get to that point.
Yeah.
But that you can't run away from that conversation all the time because it needs to happen.
That's true.
In order for that closure to happen, all those conversations need to be had.
You believe in closure?
Of course. You don't?
Depends.
On what?
Depends.
On what?
On my mood. I'm not gonna. Okay, I'm gonna tell you the truth about closure, right? Because you know my saying. For me, and I think it's because I had gotten to the point that I realized for some people, Closure is not closure. Closure is a form of manipulation to get back in. I realize that for some people, like,
Okay.
it's like, let we have this conversation so we could really get down and maybe get some forgiveness, and then
I
at the
don't
end,
believe closure come out of one conversation.
oh,
That's nonsense. One conversation?
for me, yeah,
That's
I
craziness.
feel like we should just chop this out, like give it a good afternoon. I feel like I don't need it to, especially if
Okay,
I'm not gonna be in your life no more. I feel like this need to wrap it up, wrap it up. Let's get it done. Because I always say closure only belongs in wigs.
okay,
So closures is a wig thing. So for me, look, I'm gonna give you some examples. When, say for instance, an ex or whatever, they come is like, you know what, this and this happened years ago. They want to have a conversation about it because they think maybe it's gonna change how their outlook on life. They want to figure out some stuff about themselves and this and that and that. For me, I just respond to, it's a wig thing. I can't help you here. I don't even want to have this conversation. I feel like this is a you problem, not a me problem,
of course.
and I don't want to deal with it. Hence the seclusion. I gonna sit down. I gonna process it. I feel like I will sit down with my therapist, and I'm comfortable processing it with her than I would
And the actual
ever.
person.
Yeah, because I feel like you're full of crap. Like, I don't know why, but I don't care about what you have to say, and it's something with me too. You're full of crap. I don't care what you have to say anymore, really. I need a professional to kind of guide me properly so I could find out what to do and deal with you and how to catch your bull.
For me, I think to go back to the healing process, facing the person, like how you say you'd rather sit on with your therapist instead of the actual person, I find that's a kind of a way to run away. I don't know if it's fair, but as you not facing the situation,
But is it
that's
not?
you running away from the
Well,
situation.
who is it unfair to? Because I get in heal.
No, but you need to reach a dot. That's why it's a process. Because now, okay, you seclude yourself.
Mm-hmm.
You take a few days, a week, a month, whatever time you need to understand what happened, to analyze what happened, to come to the okay, this really did happen.
To process
Right?
it.
You process it. When you finish processing, analyze your feelings, your emotions, on how you're going to move on with this new situation now, I find the next step should be you and that person should sit down and have a talk. Because how do you, for me personally, I going to have questions. Because especially like how you say, this is someone that you sleeping with, that you living with, that you doing everything and giving everything to, that you didn't expect something like that from this person. So now that this happened, I need answers. They owe you that answer. Why it happened? You know? What?
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to have a million of questions.
So
And you owe me an answer.
and what if they don't give the answers? Then what?
That's when your healing process become even worse. But now is you're gonna have to. That's when I believe that's when the therapists come in, baby. That's when you're going to need to see a therapy. But for me, I need to face it.
Mm-hmm.
I need to hear it. I need to see it. And then based on your answers, based on your reality of what happened, then I'm going to see for myself like, okay, you know what? You ain't even worth it. That's where my forgiveness going to come in. Is it worth it to forgive or not?
I think for me,
Am
I
I
just
gonna
kill it
just
from the
move
beginning.
on? Yeah.
I think that's my issue. I personally, again, like I say, I think how you have it is more healthier, a much healthier way than processing it. Because for me, after listening to you, I am actually realizing that what I do is just
Run away from the situation.
not run away. I refuse to give them power. Because what if they don't give me the answer? I'd just bypass it.
The worst don't happen.
No, not to me.
The worst don't happen because your heart done punctured with a big hole in it.
You find so?
The minute the betrayal happened, they use all the power that they have, that they possibly have over you, in the negative way to hurt you. The hurt don't happen. The betrayal don't happen. So what other power are they going to have over you again?
This, let me tell you
The
how
worst that they could have done, they don't do it.
I'm gonna tell you my psychotic way of thinking. I'm gonna tell you my psychotic thing. Not only you give me gope well, right? Not only you give me a hard handle.
Mm-hmm.
That's one. That's already insult on top of hard done broken. No for me to go cry in front of you again.
But that's why you take time. You don't need to go. Listen, I mean, it's how you see it. It's your mental way of seeing it. But for me, that's what I said. You see, when it happened and I talk, when I say I need to talk, I don't need to hear you. I don't need you to say nothing. I'm going to just say what I feeling at the moment.
Gotcha.
I'm going to empty my chest out. Then we could take the time. Give me my time. You take your time. I shut down. I do whatever. I process. I analyze or whatever. Maybe it's wrong to talk and then analyze and process.
I don't think that's wrong. You have your process. You got your process. I mean, if a process is process.
Some people might say I'm doing it in the opposite way. Maybe you need to sit down and analyze first, process it first, and then talk about it.
I don't think so, because that's how I do it, and I just make myself miserable. But again, I just don't want nobody seeing me as soft. That's my problem. I don't want. I feel like the weakness. I feel like the weakness is a problem.
You gotta come out of that because they done hurt you already.
Yeah, but
or done hurt you, done crushed.
I leave
They
them
know what they did to you already.
Yeah, but me showing you in front of you that I like it's like I know you hurt me. I know you hurt me, but for you to see me hurting, hate that. I hate that. I don't want you to see me hurting. I can't stand. Like, it's for instance, okay, I'm gonna give you my example. I could look like Bummity Bum. After a breakup, I would turn into Beyonce.
Oh yeah.
Force
I
fight.
know.
I would exactly. I love that glow up. Oh, exactly. I will turn into you will, and bear in mind, I am dying inside. I dying inside. You remember when Gilly and me and then for Carnival birthday? Yeah. I'm gonna give it to you real straight up, baby. There was a point in time we were young. I was broken up with. We love him now, we forgive him, but we were broken up, and it was Carnival time. You think I went home and was no, honey. Baby wig, baby wig. It was a week. I went to Saturday. We went shopping.
Yeah.
And when he saw me in that village, I was looking tea. Yeah. You will never. And my heart was. I cried with her after. My heart was broken because he was with her. Oh God, I died. and it wasn't a go well. It was we break up, but he was with somebody else. Yeah. Jesus. And I just couldn't wrap my mind around it. I was distraught. But best believe when we walk, I think we walk and I hail him. Hi, how you doing? Dying inside. But he will never know. He will know now. But that's my issue. Like, I will not let you see me in that pain. I refuse to. When he finds out after is when I will tell you. You destroyed me now.
I find if it's your person and the person know how you feel about them, well, they know.
Yeah, he know.
It's your ego.
That boy call me, ask me if I reach home that night. Me know who that girl was, but boo. Anyways, me know who you was, boo. But honey,
it's your ego. Like your ego is like, oh yeah, I'm not gonna let him see me crying. They already know. Yeah. If the person, so you think Gilbert didn't know that at that time,
I would to hold
your heart and you was walking around with the tears at the tip of your lashes. You think this one?
Listen, I would to hope that maxi dress and that real. Listen, I had my hair done by Saturday at the time. Okay, I went with them calls. I would to hope that when he sees with me smile, I think he did. I think he got.
He still know.
I think he probably.
He still know. So that whole ego thing. Sometimes our ego does get in the way. And we think it helping, but baby, you hurting yourself even more.
Yeah, but you had to tell me. Remember, you had to. It wasn't helping me
even more because when you face a situation, you face a person, everybody's, and that's where the closure come in. So I don't think you could have closure without a face to face, like a real truth moment. How you get a closure? How do you move on?
I think that's
how you even start your healing process. Because in order to start the healing process for me, I think all of those things is like things that need to happen. So you need to come to the realization, okay, so this happened. we had a moment. You say your piece, I say my piece. Now we're going to decide, okay, are we going to find a way to work this thing out? Or no, this is the moment I realize, like, after this conversation and the things are coming out of your mouth and your reasons for you to destroy me the way you destroy me.
Like, you still an idiot.
If, if that more, after that conversation is when I going to realize that, okay, this ain't worth it. And I am not willing to give you that much power over me anymore. So this is where I walk in away and I going to start my healing process. Or it's like, you know what? Not that it's acceptable or excusable, but you know what? I ain't ready to let go. Ain't for you, it's just for me, because I ain't ready to let go. So I going to just maybe give it another try. But if you didn't have that moment, how you going to come to that realization? How?
You're right. I wish we had that podcast when I was
Yo.
younger. It would have saved me so much.
With
I had you.
don't know, Melon.
Yeah, I had her.
With
But
the kind of
man,
knowledge that we
yeah,
have now
yeah.
to know, like,
Yeah, now
certain
listening to you,
things.
yeah, my ego made my life a very hard situation. And just so you know, there's a reason why I don't like closer conversations, because it's my closer conversation that had me married and engaged in like 2 weeks after. Like, it's like a closer conversation
So
turned into
hold on, man. So if not, though, so what's wrong with that?
I know, I'm happy. Okay, yeah, closure makes sense. Closure makes sense. You're right. It's my ego. It's my ego. It's my ego. It's my knowing that you have that much power over me to make me feel so hurt. Because I hate that.
Yeah.
I cannot stand. And this is what's weird. I think it's beautiful when love is like that. Like, the person really could affect your mood and they could make it great, they could make it sad. It's all of that. But I also think it's so dangerous, man. I can't stand it.
Listen, that I don't even think we need to dig deep into that, because that's a never ending conversation. Because once your heart beat for that person,
Oh.
they automatically have that power over you. That's it.
God. Is there a way to have it?
No, then it ain't real. Because the minute that you love with limits, or there's limit to how you feel, the minute you have control to control how your heart feeling for somebody, I don't think that's real.
Then dying it. Yeah.
I don't think that's it.
Because I feel love is you don't have the control. Like, you cannot help it.
Exactly.
Jesus.
That's what it is.
That's a strange thing God created. What about it?
But that healing thing, right? When you face a situation, right? You have your closure. The real process of healing, like how some people do therapy,
it's detrimental.
So,
and it's gonna take years. I just need a person to know it's gonna take years. It's not.
Some people think, like how you were saying in the beginning, like taking a trip and thinking it might help, but it don't just erase everything. You don't forget everything. When you come back home, that trip ain't gonna last forever. When you come back home, you still gotta see that person. You still feel whatever it is you was feeling. So what I want people to understand is that give yourself time. Don't rush the process.
Yeah.
And that person that hurts you, they should respect you enough to give you that space and that time.
Yeah.
For you to, like, get where you need to get with your emotions.
I also think, adding on top to that, when it comes, but only, again, romantic betrayal, not other stuff. There's two types of space and time. How that person's behaved during that space too determines if I forgive you. Because if you think you're going to betray me and then go out there and be Snoop Dogg in the 90s, meaning the pimp, I don't have time. If you listen, you know Ludacris, I got O's. I got O's. In different area codes. There's a lot of people, like, they just living their lives. Yeah, if you think you're about to do that off the fact of we're not together, we're never going to get back together. Yeah. I don't have time for it. You need to understand that I'm healing. You need to act like you got some sense. I'm not saying act like you're in a relationship, but you need to act like you have some sense, because I know you don't expect me to think or understand your betrayal and then watching you with Mamzelle or Mamzi or Mamza or Mamzla. I can't do it. Not one of them. Nobody in the group. Okay? That's what's really, because when you say that time, some people let's take that.
Yeah, it's like, okay, you give me time, I give you your time, we're in together, so I doing me and you do you in the meantime.
Hey, guys, Mama Shots, listen, let me tell you something. Let me tell you something. You do you with common sense. And then don't be like, oh, but we wasn't together, so what's the problem? Or they? Don't you play with me? Because the fact that we wasn't together doesn't mean that you got to go on a trip to Italy or Greece. But then relax yourself. Go right there by the bar, get a little drink, talk what you have to talk, do what you have to do. Yeah. I don't need to be hearing about it. People don't need to, Yeah. Do the separation respectfully, or you gonna never get me back now. Yeah. You will not. Some people let's take the separation, go make a whole baby. Hello.
Yeah.
Hello.
That is true.
Have you lost your mind?
That is true. It's like, how you expect that helping anything? Like, how is this making this thing any better?
You're making it worse. Yeah. Not only do I have to forgive you for the initial nonsense, now I gotta deal with it.
Watch shit happening more and more, but in your head it's just because we're not together. So it's supposed to be okay.
Okay, baby.
Yeah.
Hold that one over there. Go start your family. I'm gonna be over here. I ain't got a problem with you, booby, but you do your thing. That for me is a whole, like I say, the whole time issue. Like some people, and again, it's easier for me to forgive you when I cannot be constantly reminded of your betrayal.
Correct.
That child is a constant. Listen, I know it gonna sound iffy.
I just give women
a lot of props who could do it. Because I understand children are innocent, but that is, you see Rashida and Kirk from Love and Hip Hop. That's a good example. Yeah. But I understand they're innocent and they come from, we wasn't together. But big man. Yeah. And then on top of that, I got to deal with a mother.
On some of these mothers, yeah.
I always say, listen, right? I wouldn't wish baby mama, baby daddy situations are my worst enemy, because some of it does be worse than dealing with Joker from the Batman. I am not kidding. Some people will just take it to a level that
don't make sense.
Yeah. Whoa, like they are so focused on making the baby mama, baby daddy miserable that they're making themselves miserable, and they really don't give a damn about a child, because the child really just drowning at this point. And it's a tit for tat to like extreme levels that it just don't make sense. It's not a life that you live in anymore. It's nonsense.
No, but it takes a lot of power for someone to be able to like move on
after the child. I feel like the parent got a dead.
Because
I mean, I feel like it was really
like you say, it's a constant reminder. So like when you're watching that child, no.
But if that parent pass away, it's not an issue. No, like in Fast and the Furious.
That's different.
Yeah.
But if like you say, it's a marriage or it's a relationship or whatever, and the person step out on you, and that person end up getting pregnant, and you decide you're gonna give the relationship another chance,
it's a lot.
Oh, props to these
again.
It's props to them.
But here's the thing.
Let us say you don't know how you would react in a situation until you are actually in it. So we could sit on here and be like, "Oh, we wouldn't do it," but that when they're heavy.
Here's the thing.
You gotta learn to love that child.
I wouldn't.
If you accept to take that man back, now you gotta know that man come with an extra package. So now that package that destroy a whole part of you, because that's another thing for me with betrayal and the process of healing, is that when you get betrayed, there's a part of you that died that you just don't get back. Like that emotion take away a piece of you that you just don't get that back.
You start to see the world in less color.
You see things different. Like your love gotta really be strong to overpower those feelings, to be like, but even then, like, it would never be the same.
But you want me to tell you the truth? I feel like the love, and here's the thing for me, right? And this is what psychopathic again, I need help now. If I really love you and you do me that, I can't be back with you because of how much I love you. Is that not psychotic? But listen to me. But listen to me here. If we got $50 million together, and we got this and that going on together, and we have like an empire type of situation, and it's not, and I love you, but it's not like, I could stay there. I know.
So then
me really loving
you're not
you.
staying for the right reason.
No, me, if I really love you, I cannot stay there.
But that's what I'm saying. So okay, so if you love them on that level, but
can't.
all these investment is included, but you say you're still willing to stay because of the investment, you can't do that. Then is not what it is.
But that's what I tell you. That's my issue. That's why I need. I am acknowledging that I'm very psychopathic. If I really love you, let me tell you what it is. My heart will break over and
It
over.
literally does. That's what has happened.
I can't do it.
That's why I say like a piece of you died that you just don't get back. And before you decide that, and that's why a lot of relationship does. It'll just go through things all the time because you let us be so quick to forgive and so quick to go back. You ain't really healed for real. You ain't really give yourself that time to really understand, like, is this something that you can really emotionally and mentally you can really continue growing? Because it's like you're not healed, you're not okay, but yet you don't want to lose a situation, so it's like, okay, yeah, we're gonna go back and we're gonna make it work.
But then you need to
every time you look at this person behind, they turn their back, you crying. Every time you look at them, you remembering the shit that they did. So it's like, but you're not okay.
No.
So you're not okay, then the relationship ain't going to be okay.
So then what's the point? You know what it is? I think with some people are very bottom line. For me, bottom line, if I'm not happy, I don't see the point. Correct. But that's not that healthy to live by. Like that's not that healthy.
Because if then you're happy, then you can't make the person happy.
But then I feel like I'm very dismissive because of that. I think like for me, it's a dismissive thing. I feel like once it ain't what it is,
if you're not bringing the right energy, the person, no matter how humble or whatever they being to you, it's still gonna be an issue. So if you don't have the right energy to match with that person energy, if your love and whatever your affection, your mood in the right place, it's going to affect the other person. So it's never gonna work. It's going to always be a clash.
So then what do you do from there?
If you're not ready, you don't go back.
But what if the person is scared? Because that's what would be the issue. The person is just they're scared of losing the person. Even though they're miserable, they're still scared of losing what is that? Do you know what that is? Like, even though for example, you forgive the person.
That is what this is. Because if that person was willing to crush you and break your heart on that level, and you want to tell me you can't give yourself 2, 3, 4, 5 months, a year, whatever the hell the time you need for you to get yourself right before you be like, okay, I can do this with you again, because you're scared of losing. You don't lose them. The minute that they decide to step out on you and grab somebody else, they're yours. You don't lose them. So it's like,
about that, you miserable. Like, you're sad.
Because I'm so scared of losing you, I'm gonna tolerate living a miserable life with you. What the hell? Even my mother, when she upset me, I just take a walk. My mother. So who you be?
Shout out to Mama Carol. Love you.
Bro, this ain't it, huh?
Listen, you ain't wrong, but a lot of people, that's a lot of people.
Well, then you say, no, that's real. That's real. Ladies and gents, because I know some men does do it too. You come first. Your mental health, your mental peace, your heart comes first. You cannot love somebody else more than you love yourself.
That's the problem right there.
You cannot make somebody else happy if you are not happy with yourself.
And remember,
it cannot happen. No matter how much you try to tell yourself otherwise, at the end of the day, it's gonna crash. It's going to crash.
And remember, you cannot hide to yourself. Like, a lot of people in the moment, in the day, in the life, everyday living, they're doing whatever, whatever. But when it hits, baby, it hits. You can't lie to yourself.
Tell you.
There's a saying, you could drink to forget your problems. But when you get up in the morning and you sober, the problems is still right back there.
Yep.
So why not just cut all the bull, cut all the nonsense, and just be 100% real with it, and just be like, yo, this is this, and this is what I need. But again, it's easier said than
done, and that's the hard part about it. Acknowledging it and accepting it and facing it is the hardest part about it.
Yeah.
Like being able to wake up a morning and be like, your whole world changed. Like your morning routine ain't gonna be the same no more. Your everyday conversation ain't gonna be the same with that person no more. The phone calls ain't gonna be the same. You going to bed alone now. Like accepting this is the hardest thing to do. But the minute that you do accept it, you acknowledge like, okay, look, things change. Things ain't the same.
And let we just say this.
That is the first step.
And
then all the steps after that just get easier and easier.
But I find, and just so you know, just so we could let them know, that first process with changing phone calls, nightly routine, as much as you say it like it's a 1, 2, 3, you going to hurt in ways that you will never imagine. It will bring you to your knees.
Yep.
Because let me tell you what's wrong with society. And I was one of those people, we don't show that part of it.
Yeah, of course not.
We don't want to. But it going to bring you to your knees. I'm talking about loss of appetite. I'm talking about don't even want to make yourself look nice. I'm talking about just getting up, going to work because you have to go to work. Yeah. You're now doing things because, okay, I got to pick up the children.
You enjoy nothing no more.
No, you're just a zombie. You have to go through it to get through it. Yeah. A lot of times we don't want to go through it to get through it. You have to go through it to get through it, and you will come out on the other side. Like Michael Bolton said, there's a song, when love puts you through the fire, when love puts you through the test, nothing heals a broken heart like time, love, and tenderness. That tenderness needs to be for you,
exactly.
Right? Give yourself the compassion and the break, and give yourself the time. The time.
Self-love.
That's right. That's right. Dive into you.
It's you.
Yes. You know what I would tell people? Dive into you.
Yep.
Dive in. Discover stuff about yourself. You might think you know yourself. You don't. Because we grow. Discover new things about yourself.
The version of you with someone and the version of you by yourself is two complete different persons.
And here's the thing, you might even love the version of you by yourself
even better.
Oh, traveling and doing.
By yourself is going to become an attraction to somebody else that they can see you. So it's like, if you don't...
I just asked her to give me handshake. Yes.
If you don't fix up and make sure the version of you by yourself is on point, then boo-boo, you're something wrong.
And sometimes God trying to get you to that version. So like you say, your husband, your proper husband... could be fluctuate. Maybe you even need to be in a different space and elevating and finding that version will get you in that space, hence get the husband. Baby, listen, tap into you. Tap into you. Feel it.
Love yourself, people.
And feel it. Feel that pain. It's going to hurt.
Dive into it. Accept it.
A lot.
Give yourself time. Time and time. It's going to be different. It's going to hurt more. You're going to feel lonely. You're going to hate it. You're going to cry in the middle of the night. You're going to eat. You're going to lose weight. Maybe you might put on weight, because when I stress, I put on weight. But whatever it is, eventually it gets better.
Yes, do not pull a Cardi. That's not how that works.
Oh, God.
Don't do what Cardi do.
We ain't going to start there.
We ain't going to. You see that whole baby? Listen. Don't do like that. She rich. She going to have a nanny to take care. Leave Cardi.
You see Cardi videos?
God bless her.
You're pregnant?
I'm pregnant too. I don't know what we're doing, child. But again, she's making fun of her situation to not cry. I promise you, Cardi B is tripping. Exactly. She's tweaking.
Oh my God, guys.
Yes.
This was another one.
Was.
I really hope you guys get something out of it, because I know there's a lot of people that go into stuff that don't take time for themselves, that don't know how to even start the process of healing their heart. It's not easy, but it can be done.
It can.
Okay.
Okay, babies.
We would like to thank our guys at Focus Forward.
What? If only they would come in front of the camera. They're so.
One day, don't worry.
Okay. I would love to, because they all of this.
Yeah.
All of this. If you see them setting up the lighting.
Right. One of the most compliments that we just get is the set. Is how we look. Is the quality of the videos. So if you guys need all your pictures for events, wedding, podcasts, whatever it is, Focus Forward Studio, Alvin and John, they are right here, Sea Palace Building, Front Street. Don't hesitate. Hit them up.
Yes, they are.
I will see you guys next week.
See you guys
Be
next
good.
week.
Be blessed. Love y'all. See you, Mills.
Bye.